Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's harder than I like to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you'll just have to see the fundamentals of our life tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm moving my love. Yeah, when I wake up I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quality, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. Killing time, we got nowhere to be. You're sending messages I can't ignore. No contemplating, come here close to me. I'm bored at home, can't leave the house no more. But I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm losing my love. Yeah, when I wake up I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quality, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. You, when I wake up I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. Quality, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart.
How y'all doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing real good.
Been friends since 1995. Growing up, same street, you, me, my ride or die. All the years, they would grow us apart, yeah. Moved away, but you're still in my heart, yeah. Call you up, how you been, can we play a rewind? Yeah, those other guys you choose, they don't care, no, like I do. I've been waiting on you, oh, oh. I've been waiting on you for so long, and it's killing me to see you there with a broken heart. If you knew, I've been waiting on you, whoa, whoa. I've been waiting on you, coming like a wrecking ball, crying on me, saying how they make you feel so small. When the rain couldn't get any clearer, I'm the one holding up all your mirrors, baby. Hurry up, back to me, why'd you ever move on, yeah. Yeah, you're making me confused, I'm the one that you should choose. I've been waiting on you, oh, oh. I've been waiting on you for so long, and it's killing me to see you there with a broken
Good morning. How are y'all? How are y'all? Let me get this out of the way here. I'm not sure why this has popped up. How do I make that go away? Let's hit close there. Hope everybody's having a good morning. I saw an interesting story pop up in my news feed this morning. I'm going to go pick it back up and show it to you. Let's see, it was on Charlotte News this morning. Okay, right here it is. Wait for this commercial to go by and I'll show y'all this. Hey, Chihuahua Mom, good to see you. I was interested to learn that Angie HArmon of Law and Order lives in Charlotte, and she was engaged to Greg Vaughan from Days of Our Lives, and her dog was shot this morning. She lives in Charlotte by an Instacart driver. So I'm gonna play this for you and let you hear it.
New tonight, we're hearing for the first time from Instacart after one of its shoppers allegedly shot and killed a dog belonging to actor Angie HArmon. This happened at her Charlotte home over the weekend. The former Law and Order star wrote on social media her family is traumatized and devastated. She said a person making a delivery to her home, quote, got out of his car, delivered the food, and then shot our dog. HArmon also says the person who made the delivery was not the same person the Instacart app identified as the intended driver. Instacart responded to our questions tonight saying, we are deeply saddened and disturbed to hear about this incident, adding the shopper account was immediately suspended from the platform. The company guidelines show Instacart shoppers may be deactivated for any form of violence or aggression that includes carrying a weapon while providing services through the app. The policies also prohibit unauthorized people from making deliveries. Now, HArmon's social media posts also claim that police let the driver go because he claimed self-defense. So we reached out to CMPD. The department tells us it responded to the home. A police report we obtained classified the incident as non-criminal. HArmon said her security camera did not record the event because it was inside charging. Of course, we'll follow the story closely and we'll bring you updates as we get them.
Okay, and just in case you don't know who Angie HArmon is, this is her of Law and Order. So, did y'all hear what happened? That's her. She's from Law and Order. And from what I read, was engaged to Greg Vaughan. Hey, no fear, from Days of Our Lives. They both live in Charlotte. So I thought that was interesting. How are you guys doing? You still waking up? I hear ya. I watched your video, No Fear, and it brought tears to my eyes. Being a trucker away from home, and it's got to be hard on you sometimes. Hey, good to see you. It is sad. Is it raining? I hope it doesn't rain here. I'm kind of sick of the rain. What y'all think? Y'all sick of the rain too? I'm gonna go to look at some more news here. Let's play this one real quick. This is from a year ago, just to give you a little human interest piece on her so you know who she is. And it was her doggy.
Guys, get up this way. Angie, this way, please. Too late.
Angie!
Ladies together. Straight
Ladies, we
ahead.
need photos! Okay, are we done now?
I know, I saw.
Angie!
I will.
Get out with the dogs!
Angie,
Go!
Angie, straight ahead with your daughter.
Angie!
Ladies together.
Thank you.
And this way. Ladies together. Angie, this way. Keep on turning. Yes.
Put the hand down. Angie! Angie!
Gorgeous.
We need fashion on Angie. Angie, we get a quick fashion on you.
Chairman Hall, what are you doing?
Beautiful.
Angie, straight
Okay,
ahead,
I'm the one
please.
that asked for it. Give it to me
Angie,
now.
this way. Yes, straight ahead. And your daughter this way. Gorgeous, Angie. Thank you.
Okay, so it was her dog. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Thank you so much. And our little ride through town after we eat. It's a way to get my butt out of the house, and I'm blessed to be from a gorgeous city, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, where we get all 4 seasons. And I like to bring that to those of you that don't get all 4 seasons, so you can see how blessed we are here in the South, and all the pretty flowers. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you being here. They are gorgeous. Yeah. So really didn't even know that she lived in Charlotte. I had no idea. I did know that, oh, what was her name? Andy McDowell lives in up in Asheville, and so does Kelly from is it Kelly McGillis from Top Gun? She also lives in Asheville. Yeah, so hey, good to see you. Okay, what else was I going to share with you guys? Guess we can just kind of chit chat, right? Let's see, did I make a list of what I was going to talk about? She used to live in Montana. I seen her at Target once. Really? She lives in Charlotte now. You should move here too. You should come too. Chrissy LeBlanc. Yes, since we were thinking that they need to put leashes. Huh? All right, let's see. All my pop-ups are wanting to pop up this morning. What you talking about, DJ Knight? Putting a leash on what? her dog. I thought this was interesting because I didn't know that they both lived here. The dog didn't attack. I thought that's what they said on the news, that it didn't. Well, I'm trying to get it to share for you. Let's try it again. StreamYard, I swear, they say, oh, it's your internet. No, it isn't. It's hardwired. It's StreamYard because it doesn't do this when I go straight through YouTube. Let's see, I wanted to go to who famous lives in Charlotte? 15 celebrities that live in Charlotte. That's what I want to see. Share screen. Cam Newton, knew that. Michael Jordan, I knew that. Anthony Hamilton. Emily Maynard from The Bachelorette. David Holt, country music artist. Luke Holmes, Ashley Christensen, Gladys Knight. I didn't know that. Nicholas Sparks, who wrote the Notebook and A Walk to Remember. Ric Flair, we knew that. Woohoo! We knew he was in Charlotte. Steve Martin. I didn't know that. When the curtain falls, he retreats to his serene estate in Charlotte. I'll be damned. Martin's presence adds a touch of Hollywood sophistication to the city, and his philanthropic efforts benefit local arts organizations, ensuring Charlotte's creative spirit continues to thrive. Britt Robertson, known for her roles in Life Unexpected and A Dog's Purpose. Sharon Lawrence of Desperate Housewives and NYPD Blue. Where's the rest of the list? Page. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you. She lives in one of the worst cities in North Carolina. I hate to have to go through Charlotte. Really, do you? I feel that way about Gastonia, but I love Charlotte. I used to work there in corporate America. That was my stomping grounds, man. That's where I did my beer crawls. That's like I love Charlotte. I do. I love it. But I understand what you mean. I often say to myself, I have no idea how I was not like attacked or pulled into a van, or the times that I would walk to my car wee hours of the morning after working long or coming in from a flight, and just walking to my car in a dark alley. I mean, a parking deck. It's just like I don't know how I wasn't like. I feel that way about Gastonia though. It's like a time warp when you hit Belmont. For real, for real. Thank you, Crazy Chicken Lady. I appreciate that. Okay, what else was I going to talk to you lovelies about? Weird laws in North Carolina. That was something somebody wanted me to look up. They said, Gypsy, look up strange laws for North Carolina. Strange laws for North Carolina. Let's try it out. Here is a weird law for North Carolina. Let me share the screen or y'all aren't going to believe me. Here we go. Yeah, this is funny. Let's share. It says, legally laughable top 11 weirdest laws in North Carolina. Let's do it. No happy hour discounts on drinks allowed. No happy hour specials are limited to food discounts only, whether dining at a restaurant or chilling at your favorite bar. By banning these promotions, the law aims to discourage excessive drinking. Okay. Want to borrow a horse? Forget about it. It just makes good sense that stealing a horse is illegal in the Tar Heel state, and well, everywhere else for that matter. But what about borrowing one and returning it good as new later on? Surprise, surprise. That's a no-go as well, unless you first get the owner's explicit permission. The law dates back to when horses were the main form of transportation. Unauthorized use of someone else's horse could severely disrupt your day. Keep your mitts off the kitchen grease. It might sound odd, but don't dare collect pine needles and pine straw. The lush pine forest in North Carolina look like they have enough pine needles and straw for everyone. Despite that, it's illegal to tread onto private land to rake them up and haul them out of there. That's because the pine needles and pine straw get used for landscaping, resulting in problematic trespassing incidents. So leave the tree debris where it falls. Leave the plowing to the horses, not the elephants. And you cannot use an elephant to plow your land. Highway rollerblading can land you in hot water. Rollerblading down the highway is a big no-no in North Carolina. Skip walking on the city water tank or else. Henderson greatly values its water supply, so it's no wonder that they've gone ahead and created a law to protect its city water tank. No climbing the tank allowed. Are y'all enjoying these? Are y'all plan to motor down the sidewalk? Think again. Sidewalks are for pedestrians only. If you're caught trying to motor down these avenues, that would probably be on a motorbike, ATV. They don't like you to use your what do you call it? Skateboard. Thank you, skateboard. Keep your rock throwing adventures out of the streets. If you like to see how far you can throw a rock, you can't do it in North Carolina. Choose to throw stones while on North Carolina's public streets, and you're bound to land in hot water. Are y'all liking these? Better stay in key when belting out your North Carolina. Singing off key in public places is a terrible idea. Even if you're trying your best, the off key tunes only have to hit the wrong ear to result in legal challenges. That's crazy. Didn't know there was speedway. Yes, I saw that. I covered it the other day. I saw that. Did it really? That's pretty cool. My dad was ALE, so I had to send him that. Yeah, it was awesome. Good advice. Yeah. Yeah, he busted. Yep, he busted Steele's. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? I'll show it to you.
Home Goods. Go finding.
I think it definitely could be like real, obviously. And I've heard so many rumors in the past, like they always had moonshine, like I guess bunkers over in this area in North Carolina in general.
A discovery that could help uncover a piece of history.
No, I don't think there's no tunnel at all. I don't. I mean, it's just something around here. People would know about it.
Officials with the North Wilkesboro Speedway uncover what many believe is a tunnel that holds a history of making moonshine.
For years and years, decades actually, there have been stories about moonshine stills or possible bootlegging taking place around North Wilkesboro Speedway, and some of the rumors were that it was under one of the grandstands.
Officials say in revamping the speedway, they prioritize keeping the nostalgic feel. So if this is truly what many believe it is, they would want to preserve the history as much as possible.
There's a lot of history with moonshine in Wilkes County, and it certainly makes it interesting.
But they say the preservation of it won't be.
My dad was a cop there in Wilkesboro
For the NASCAR All-Star race, a focus locals in the area say could be cool to have on display.
Well, it'd be nice if it's really there. I mean, that's, history. But, I mean, to be a hole, I mean, it's a sinkhole. I mean, if there's a steel there, it's going to be destroyed anyway.
Fans would be all over it, They have that little moonshine hut over there in turn 1, I guess it is. And I think the fans go crazy here for everything.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News.
Yeah, so much for making your own drinks, right? No happy hour. Yeah, my dad was a cop in Wilkesboro, and then he got on with the state ALE. I should ask my dad about Popcorn Sutton. I'm gonna send him a message now and ask him. See what he says about him. I would love to interview my dad, but he's on up there in age. I don't know that he would do it. I would like to though. Let's see, Dad. What you know about what do you remember about Popcorn Sutton? Let's see what he says. Well, let's see. What am I going to do today? I went and bought this hair color. It's black cherry, but I'm not sure. I think it looks kind of purple in the box, so I'm not real sure if I'm going to do it or not. But I guess if it turns out bad, I could always dye it black. That would be awesome to interview him and record it. Yeah, well, that's sort of what this channel has always meant to me. I could care less what other people wanted me to use it for. I didn't, did I? So my purpose was always to leave some sort of a legacy behind for my children and grandchildren, so that when I do pass on, they can hear my stories here. You know, this is sort of my way of time travel. After I'm dead and gone, the internet lives forever, and whether they like it or not, my voice is here, and they get to hear what my opinions were about certain things, and they can kind of get an idea of my sense of humor and what grandma and great grandma was like. And you know, now they have videos and stuff that they can show that I didn't have once before, you know. And I've tried to upload, you know, pictures and things that I thought would carry through, and stories that I thought would interest them after I'm gone. So I just try to keep it about me and not anybody else really anymore. So kind of, you know, got pulled into the drama community a little bit here and there. So I have like shows that are, you know, absolutely nothing about me or my family. So that's sort of threw them off for a while. They're like, who are these people you're talking about? Why are you doing lives about them? It's like, well, I kind of got dragged into a troll community and drama. But now I'm back on track, and this is sort of what I want to do. I want to talk about me, myself, and I. And I've got other channels that I'm going to be adding stuff to, like I've told you, my Carolina Pickers channel. And then where I started last night, actually it's been more of a month ago, filming the cats and starting a channel for animal lovers. So that sort of thing, you know. I don't want my family to come back and watch this 15 years from now and go, who is she talking about? Who's Nicolina and Ernie Shell? I don't want that. So through the months, I'll be weeding those out, or maybe cataloging them, putting them somewhere for people that are interested in old drama. You can go watch it there, but that's not really what I really wanted my channel about. I've got enough drama in my life and enough trials, tribulations, and stories to do my own channel, my own content about my own self. So there's no real point in me covering somebody else when I kind of going through my own shit, right? We can talk about what goes on around here, but that won't be my focus. I've got too many other things that I want to talk about that really interest me, where these people don't. It goes in a great big circle jerk, and whoever BDAC likes this week is who gets all the love. So I'm just not going to get caught up in that anymore. I'm so happy you have found your niche. The drama community is a complete disaster, and have followed it for many years. I'm over it, you know. And one thing about soap operas that I left watching soap operas every time was the never ending bullshit. It's like, I would have kept watching Days of Our Lives if they had left Chad and Abby alone. But it was always something, and that's not good for my nervous system. It's just not. I need happy endings, like at the end of a Lifetime television for women movie. I need a happy ending. I need a closure. This constant and going on 3 years of it is just like, did I really just waste valuable time that God gave me here on earth worrying and stressing over people that I will never meet in my life, my children will never meet in their life? What is the point of it? When I'm going through my own drama, my own stuff, my own issues, my own existential crisis of empty nest syndrome, and going through menopause and the changes of life and panicking that I've only got 25 left if I'm lucky. And this is just not how I'm going to spend my time. There was a girl that used to be on here named Alicia Turner. She and I became very close at one time. And she said a phrase to me. She doesn't know this, but she said a phrase to me that stood out, and it sticks in my and plays over and over in my head every time I get sucked into a rabbit hole. She said, "This is where people come to kill time." I said, "What do you mean kill time?" This is where people come to kill time. I thought, I don't have any time left to kill at 53 years old. And after losing my daughter violently the way that I did, you look at life and death a lot differently. And it really puts trivial, petty stuff in perspective, and the people that matter in perspective, and the people that don't matter in perspective. And so, on that note, that's sort of like when I heard her say that, I thought, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm sitting here wasting this valuable gift God gave me on this circle jerk crap, when I've got people that want my attention and want my time. What the fuck am I doing? So when she said those words to me, I really did a you know regroup and really had to uh you know what is it when you're trying to like find yourself, what is it, a soul search? And that's not what I'm going to do with my last 25. If I've got 25, that's just not what I'm going to do. I agree. Ending at some point, I completely, yeah, I do. It's just, I'm done. I'm over it. And I'm also done pretending that I like you. Okay. I'm not going to pretend that I like you if I don't. And I would really, really appreciate it if you'd stop pretending to like me too. I don't care if it's for clout chasing purposes or whatever. If you're wanting to share my subs, say so. Don't pretend you like me. Don't phony it. Don't fake it. Don't phony baloney it. You know, because with the way people, uh, you know, hey, good to see you, 3 Dot Day. I was joking with my husband yesterday about you. I said, it'd be funny if I had a sock account named 4 Dave. Yep. Yeah, so anyway, you want to come up, Dave? Here's a link. You can tell me what you think about what I've said, or you weren't listening. Doesn't really matter. You can come up if you want to shoot the shit with me. But yeah, so it's like when I hear people, cat call my name or put me in chat, and it's like whatever. I'm not gonna get drawn back into that. It's not beneficial. It's not beneficial to anyone. You know what I'm saying? So what is the point? And when I hear the complaints that people have of me, you know what my 15-year-old son said? That's some petty shit right there, Mom. That's some petty shit. So, if that's all you got, I'm just going to keep on doing what I do. And I'll just keep my little old 15 people in here and my one in Facebook and thank God for you. And when I'm dead and gone, there'll be something for my great grandbabies to watch and laugh at and say, gee, maybe I want to do that. Or she gave good advice that day. I'm glad that she left those for us. Or, whatever, whatever. So that's just sort of where I'm at today. Yep. I really enjoy satire, and I really enjoy making people laugh. Um, if you need someone to tell you you're a piece of shit and you suck, I'll tell you that too. But that's not really what I enjoy. But I can do it. If you're a sadomasochist, ask my husband. I can cut you down and put you down real good. I just don't enjoy putting people down all day.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, good to see you.
Hi.
I wish I don't have my hand clapper anymore. It broke on me, so I'll just have to use
Jeez.
my
I
hand.
need a hand clapper. Yeah, let's go. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, so I don't want to intrude. I just came in to hit the like.
I'm just shooting the shit. I'm not really talking about anything.
Right on. Everybody out there, hit that motherfucking like, bitches.
So have you thought about acquiring another dot? Just
No, I'm good with 3.
Oh, okay. Why
3 is
3?
me.
Me, myself, and
So
I, huh?
what's new? I
Well,
heard I felt you were kind of sensitive here a little bit from
no.
what I heard.
No, I was just explaining why I'm not covering the drama.
Oh yeah, drama sucks.
It's the same thing on every channel. How many people can cover the exact same thing over and over and over and over and over?
Yeah, and how many can find a chink in someone's armor and just pick at it, pick.
Yep.
It's like how what are we doing here?
Yeah. No. I
Are
mean,
we
well,
entertainment?
let me ask you. Hey, Harvey. Good to see you. You're having lunch. Well, good to see you. I would like to see a different type drama. Maybe something. I don't know. Let's throw this word out there. Positive.
Positive. I've been
Like
preaching
a
that from
romance.
the beginning of time. Let's do that.
Yeah. Let's all have a picnic and get together, and I'll bring potato salad.
Hell yeah! Yeah, I'm
I would
down.
much rather do that.
I'm the most subscriber ever for that.
Yeah, and we'll compete in throwing horseshoes or something like that.
Fucking A. That's what I was just saying to somebody a second ago. It was like, man, you got property throwing a horseshoe pit, freaking do a big ass bonfire pit. That's how
Yeah,
you
the
sell your property.
cornhole. Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
dude.
go.
That's awesome. I'm
From?
all about
Where are you
the
from?
happy.
You sound like you're from the South. Are you from the South?
Nah, I'm Cali.
Are you? Okay.
Born
Okay.
and bred.
What about your parents?
Also Cali-ish. But we're kind of from I don't know. I'm not sure. If you look at my grandparents, on my mom's side was a kind of that image of the pitchfork dude with the woman.
I understand.
Yeah, that's my heritage for sure.
So you're about my age, right? Are you in your 50s, 40s, or 50s?
I'm around there.
So you probably remember the Valley Girl, right?
I think that was Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, Zappa. The Zappa's cousins I went to school with, graduated with from high school.
Yeah,
So,
I just kind of like seen that on like Netflix or something. I don't know.
oh really? So like in the Napa Valley, it was like a big deal to talk like, oh my God, like, oh my God, right? Do people
Yeah,
still
I
do
kind of,
people do people still talk like that in the valley?
um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
You
I'm
know.
California, but I'm not really. I don't know.
Okay, well, what is your opinion of Skid Row?
Sounds like it sucks.
You don't watch Soft White Underbelly?
Nuh-uh.
You don't?
No, I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Soft White Underbelly is on YouTube?
Not at all. At all. Is
Okay,
it
well, I'll
good?
tell. Yes, yes, you'll be hooked the minute you get off here and you
Let's
go
go.
watch. You'll be
I'm
hooked.
down with like good
Uh,
shit.
okay, Mark Leda is a well-known photographer who did corporate America type stuff. Okay, and he started this project of going to Skid Row in LA and interviewing homeless drug addicts and getting their story. And it's grown to an enormous catalog. And now he's like selling. Where you can get, a book of all of these photographs with signatures from some of these people. And he starts GoFundMe's for these folks and tries to encourage them to get off Skid Row and help. But the main thing is he humanizes these people by interviewing them and hearing their story of what brought them to Skid Row.
So,
It's very
what got
interesting.
them to Skid Row?
Let me tell you what, Dave. There are some wackadoodles on there, and I'm thinking the whole time, I hope he has a gun on him while he's sitting there interviewing these people. He interviewed this one guy that I watched in the middle of the night last night, and the guy just sat there and confessed to him, "Yeah, I killed a girl. We were I was raping her, and the next thing I know, I unalived her." And he's like, "What? What did you just say?" And he just keeps going and keeps. They just want to like divulge everything to this man. So he gets all this on tape, and you get to hear it all firsthand from these people.
That's
What they've
insane.
been. Yeah, it is. So one of the families that he has spotlighted are the Whitakers, which is an inbred family. It is the most inbred family in all of America, which is in Appalachia, which is near where I live. I'm in North Carolina, and the Whitakers live in Appalachia on the border, I believe it's Tennessee and North Carolina. I could be wrong, but it's somewhere around, the hills. And he has like so many GoFundMe's. The family has like gotten $150,000 from this man, but they still haven't improved their living conditions. Make that make sense?
So, it's a con.
Well, I don't know if it's a con, but I mean, it's not his decision what they do with their gifted money. So like if they call up and say, I need $100 for whatever, he gives it to them. But he encourages them. Don't you think you should do this, this, and this? But they're inbred, so they don't think right.
But do you really believe that though, that they're inbred?
Oh my God! Wait till you see them. Yes, absolutely. He's not the only one that's interviewed them. Oh, they're totally grunters.
So, they're porking each other and
Yes.
breeding. That's so
Yes.
weird.
Yes, it
And
is.
and
You'll be
it's
hooked the
known.
minute you watch it.
They like are self-admitted self porkers. Is that right?
Well,
I
if
mean, that's the only
anything,
way you know, because
it makes you
anyone
thankful
can
for
say
public
anything.
education. Yeah, so this is why you should not marry your cousin.
I've heard that.
This is what can
I've actually
happen.
heard that. Don't fuck your relatives.
This is what can happen. So if anyone ever will, well, what would happen if I did? Well, this is what can happen if you did.
What was that movie, Deliverance? With the
Yes.
banjos, right?
Yes. I guess they don't know better. I don't know. But they did scam him last week and he said, I'm not helping the Whitakers anymore. That's it. I'm done. I don't want to have anything to do with their money or anything because they scammed him last week and said, Larry died. I need money for a funeral. So he gets on a flight, flies all the way to Appalachia, and he didn't die. They were just trying to get $150 out of him.
Yeah, I actually was kind of like saying it about like we are kind of in this realm of older people, and
Yeah.
it is known that people can get conned,
Yeah, I
into like
know.
donating on shit,
Yeah.
or giving away their whole life, like their money can be given away, you know. Someone could give away like their whole life savings
I've seen that on
on a
Dr.
con,
Phil. Yeah, I know, right? Thinking that they're in love.
or just anything. They can just like get tricked, and all of a sudden their whole everything, Cash App,
Yeah.
PayPal, like bring it like here, take it. Yeah,
Okay, I've got to show you just a little piece of this so you can see for yourself that this is legit. They are real grunters. Let me show you just real quick.
real grunters. What
Soft.
does that mean?
They grunt.
Oh,
Instead of
I do that all the
it's
time.
no,
Uh,
no, no.
uh.
No, I mean, you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. Let's see. Yeah, they communicate by Here we go. Here's the Whitakers. All right. All right. Oh, you're gonna love me for this.
I love everyone.
You're gonna forever remember me. Oh yeah, she's the one who showed me the inbreds. Here we go. Skip.
Shit, I feel like I lost this here.
Okay, here we go.
So what are your names?
Lori, Tim.
It's. I'm sorry. Who's this?
His name's Ray.
Ray. I remember Ray. I photographed you, Ray. Do you remember? Years ago. And your name is
Lorraine.
Lorraine and Timmy.
Yeah.
Now you guys grew up here in Odd, West Virginia. How many years have you lived here?
West Virginia.
All right. All my life.
You're you guys, I mean, did you go to school?
You hear him grunting?
You did? So some of
I'm trying.
your brothers probably didn't go to school, or what schooling did you get?
They didn't wish to go long, but he graduated.
You graduated?
We were from high school.
You went to high school, Timmy?
Yeah, he went to high school on back.
And how about you, Lorraine?
No, she didn't went to school.
She didn't. And
No, they didn't went to school.
come on out.
Come here, Ray.
Oh, you just want to pull up a chair and have a sandwich with them? I want to spend the night there. I hope that's a bed and breakfast. Yummy.
Oh, there it is.
Can you see this?
No, I saw it on my phone, but I'm trying to find you back on my TV. I kind of rely on my TV for like viewing, so I kind of missed it.
You didn't see the Grunters 3-dot day? Are you serious?
No, I missed the Grunters. Yes, I did. I missed the Grunters.
But could you
I
hear
apologize for
Could you
poking
hear
you in the nose. Yeah, I kind of did. But I kind of missed out, though.
Shit! You want me to play it again?
Well, damn it.
It's making me fall in love with them. I'm just kidding. He's so attractive. The way that he described it, is this right, Chihuahua Mom or Crazy Chicken Lady, that these are brothers and sisters that have had children? I think that's what he said, that she and Larry are brother and sister.
You're saying that these people have
Yes.
admittedly they have babies.
Well, they're adults now. They're
Just
adults
curious,
now.
yes. So
They're
like,
adults now.
they've actually sprung child.
I think that's what I remember. Yeah. Okay. So this
That's
it's a
crazy shit.
brother and yes. Yeah. I bet they know how to make cornbread.
Why are you talking about this? Just curious. Are you just like clicks and views?
Because I was one thing, I was watching the story where that guy admitted to unaliving a girl and he was on a date with her. So, but everybody has seen the Whitakers on here. The cousins started it, so they're cousins. They're not brother and sister. Yeah. I thought that he said that Larry and that girl there in the recliner were brother and sister. Yeah, I think that's their son that's grunting, that you hear grunting in the background.
I didn't hear it. I don't. Don't blame me.
Oh me. Yeah. Anyway, so
That's
Mark
the great
is
thing
like,
about laughing. Endorphins. Everyone wants them. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck the chocolate.
Absolutely.
Let's just laugh.
Right. Don't they have someone buried in the front yard? Do they really? Are you kidding me? That
Don't
link
they
tells
have
the family
buried
tree.
in the front yard? So when I came in, you kind of were talking about something else. I mean, did I change the tangent? I'm not sure exactly what's going on here.
I don't remember what was I talking about. Shit, what was I talking about?
I don't know. I think you said okay, well, Three Dot, you want to come up? And before that, you were talking about something. I heard maybe 1 minute, and then it was like, come on up. I was like, fuck it, I'll do it.
I was just talking about why I'm not covering the drama. That's all. We talked about it when you first came up. That's all.
Oh yeah, drama. Yeah, fuck the drama. So
yeah, we can
how
talk
many
about
likes do you have
inbred
right now?
families in West Virginia.
Because it's not enough, motherfuckers. Hit that motherfucking like. Dude, if you want to support this channel, do what you gotta do and hit what you gotta do. Go down. It's old news now.
Is this the link that tells the family tree? Is that what you're saying, Crazy Chicken Lady? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, they live in the town they live in. For real. The name of the town, if you were to mail him a card, is Odd. The name of the town is Odd. ODD, West Virginia. Swear to God. That is where they live, in Odd, West Virginia. I'm not lying. For real. Double first cousins. See, everybody knows these people but you, Three Dot. Get it together.
No, yeah, I'm kind of on the, I don't know what's going on. But I want to. I want to know. So, allow me to know.
See, when times are rough, we've always got the Whitakers to fall back on. Yeah, I can smell that house from here, right? It smells like. Let's think of
what does it smell
good.
like? That would be awesome. Give me the smell.
I'm thinking it smells like dog shit, stale cigarettes, and bad decisions. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, no.
And fucking your significant other.
Yeah.
who is your relative? That's like insane.
Yeah.
I
You
could
first
never
saw them.
even imagine that this would be a topic. Can you imagine like fucking your family?
I think that they probably live in an isolated part of Appalachia,
Oh, so you
and
can't
like,
imagine it.
well, I'm trying. Think about back in Neanderthal days. Think about it.
Okay. All right, let's
How
go.
many how many women were to a cave?
I don't know. 2 or 3?
Did you ever see the movie Quest for Fire?
Nuh-uh.
No, that's another one for you to Google when you're not here. Quest
I'm
for
trying
Fire.
to find you on my TV.
It's about Neanderthals, and well, it's sort
And
of a
so
romance.
are you like are you saying that Neanderthals are like incestual? I guess
Yes.
that's kind of weird. You know, like don't
Weren't
be
they?
mean. No, I don't know.
No, I mean, if they're animalistic, they're not really thinking of you as a
don't
relative.
condone them into incestual shit. Kind of mean.
No.
I you know, they could
Maybe
have
you
been
don't
good
know what
people.
Neanderthal means.
Yeah.
Neanderthal is not like modern.
But they're not all. You can't condone them. You weren't there, were you? What the fuck?
When I'm watching Quest for Fire, I feel like I'm there. They think you sound young.
I'm not young. I'm hella old. Everyone says that, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm old as fuck, dude. Like
Okay.
freaking like 100. I'm 100 years old. I'm older than all y'all.
All right. Let's see if you know this cartoon. You ever heard of Underdog?
I actually had a friend that had an underdog tattoo. Yeah, I know
Did you
that.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
You might be old then.
No, you know, I could be. Am I?
That was one of my favorite cartoons.
Mystery.
Which explains probably why I liked Ernie, right? The underdog.
Ernie. Who's Ernie? I don't know that guy.
I bet you're not the oldest crazy chicken lady. I think I'm older than you. I'm 53.
Honestly, how old am I?
Back in the, if I were to guess, you're
What
probably
do you
46.
think?
I think you're 46.
46.
Did
Good
I win?
guess. Good guess.
46 is seasoned yet still young. She said, "What about the Land of the Lost? Did you ever watch the Land of the Lost?"
I do kind of know that. That's the like some kind of like weird dudes with like fingers that are they're like lizards.
Weren't they like were they aliens?
Were they?
You're 58? Chihuahua Mom, you're 58? I thought you looked so young. 50 is the new 20, though. You're 65? Well, my husband's 63. You look pretty good, Harvey. Do you look good for your age, Dave? Is that why you hide?
I do look good for my age. Yeah.
So you
I'm
would have
happy
all
with
the,
myself.
you would have
Dude,
all
I'm like a just
stalkers
happy,
if you
go
cammed
lucky
up.
guy. I tend to look in the mirror and go, man, I really want to fuck myself. That's the weirdest thing.
That is so funny that you said that. That's so funny.
I mean, everyone should, right? If you really want to be happy with yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude, you're awesome.
Yep. I mean, if you wouldn't sleep with yourself, why should anybody else, right?
Facts. That is so fact.
Right? Me, myself, and I. Another one would just be too many.
right? You're looking in the mirror going, yeah, dude, you're hot.
Damn, I'm great. Harvey, you're 58 or you're 65. Okay. Well, you're just what 2 years older than my husband. You look good, Harvey. Why don't you cam up?
Me?
Yeah.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Me?
I don't
I
think I've
like
ever seen
me.
you.
I like the way I am. Hold on. Alarm. Yeah, I'm happy with me
Yeah.
the way I am.
Why don't you cam up?
I think that mystery is, the spice of life. So,
Oh, okay.
you know,
I
the
gotcha.
thoughts that I could be this way or that way, and who is this mysterious? What is his name? Three dot motherfucking day, bitch.
You remind me of Salty Pancake. Your sounds like Salty Pancake. Did you know
I don't
him?
know that guy or her
You don't
or
know
whatever.
Salty?
No,
Really?
not at all.
Yeah. He is mysterious. I want to know what the three dots are all about and why he doesn't want a fourth one.
I
And
can't tell that
why,
story. It's been told
why, why,
over and over and over. It's like, dude, I'm
why
done.
wasn't two enough? Okay, don't tell me. Almost like rap. You think he sounds like rap? I don't know. I think he sounds like Salty Pancake.
I sound like me.
Wendy Hodge. Hey, good to
Only
see
me.
you.
It's
Good to
only
see
you, three
you.
dot. Motherfucking Dave. Can't you can't transition. It's just me.
Harvey says he sees your three dots and he raises you. Everything works well.
Awesome. I like that guy.
I do too. He said everything works very well. Okay. I never heard it, Dave. Yeah, I never heard it either. So now he's become even more mysterious.
Yeah, Daves are awesome. Have you ever met a Dave you didn't like?
Let's see. I like Dave Grohl. I like Dave Letterman. No,
Yeah, Daves are awesome, dude. I mean,
Daves are
it's
awesome.
it is crazy how like Daves are so liked, and it's like the most common name, and also the most liked motherfucker on the planet.
Well, I like you today because you're helping me out here. You like
Yeah,
Dave too?
hit that like. It's
Harvey's
so basic
Harvey, do you
and
want to come up too? You can come up too if you want
uh-oh.
here.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Don't be scared. He says he likes you. When Dave ripped you off? What happened?
Harvey's
Tell
like
us the
going,
story.
oh, he's scared. Oh, I am gonna come up and see what's up. What's up, brother? Let's go.
She said she had a bad encounter with the Dave. We must address her complaint.
Okay, let's go.
She
I
said
will defend Days.
Okay. She said she's had a Dave rip her off. Would you like to tell us more? She says she doesn't like Daves. Okay.
Well, I think that we should discuss this a little further.
She said he took my money. Oh, hell no. Was it one dot, Dave? Oh, wow. I'm sorry that happened, Crazy Chicken. What'd you do? What did you do about it?
She's full of shit. She knows
What?
Daves are awesome.
Are you sure it wasn't a David? That sounds more
Right?
like a David
That
move to
sucks
me.
to be a Dave in school,
I
right?
get
It's like
confused
you're
with the
Dave,
David.
you're David, you're freaking like.
Oh my God. You found him 2 hours away. What do you have to say to yourself for all the Daves?
I defend them. I guess It's weird because, like, if you're like gonna proclaim someone's incestuous, well then I back off a little bit.
She says she's not full of shit. My eyes are blue.
Mine too.
She said, "Hey, my eyes are up here."
Oh, you know, I was looking at those dicks.
Oh shit. So we have to hear the ending of the story
Yeah.
there, crazy chicken
People
lady. What
know me,
happened?
right?
Oh yeah, everybody knows you.
People know me. It's like freaking
But
dude. That
you
guy's a
weren't the
horn dog.
original Three Dot
Got a
Dave,
big
from
ass
what I
cock.
remember. I remember the original Three Dot Dave died on Rose's channel, and it was a big ordeal. Or did I dream it
What?
all?
Did I die?
I
Shit!
thought
I
listen,
resurrected, bitches.
I hate it when that happens. Seriously. But it seemed like then you came over and you said, "I'll be the new Three Dot Dave." Did I dream all this?
Yeah, you did. That's
Did I?
insane.
Wow.
Insane in the membrane.
Yeah, I guess it was a dream then, because I do listen to her when I'm, I'll get up, get my coffee, and then I'll doze back off and I'll have her on. Who knows? I really thought that there was another Three Dot Dave and that you were like the second one.
Nope.
You're the
Just me.
original.
I'm the original. The only one.
Did she have a friend die, though, on her channel?
Yes.
And that wasn't you.
That was me. I am the only motherfucker.
Well, that's awesome. It wasn't you.
What?
And that's awesome that it wasn't you.
Oh, no. It's all me.
It was
Dude,
you, and you
if there is a
resurrected.
Three Dot, it is only me.
She said, like Jen, all of a sudden I don't get along with Jens. Really? Who do we know that's Jen here? Jenny, Jen. Well, you get along with Jen Mel South, don't you? Everybody gets along with Jen Mel South. Which Jen are you not getting along with, crazy chicken lady? Bark, bark.
I've had actually some decent sex with Jens.
But were they Jennifers? Were they Jens or were they Jennifers?
I guess it was Jennifer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer.
See, there you go. It's not real. It's not real. It's not the real thing. That would be
But
like
her birthday was like the same day as me, so it's like fucking myself.
Right. Right. Nothing wrong with taking yourself out on the town, right? And you too at life, real life, Jen. Oh, okay. In real life, Jen suck. Okay. I don't think I know any other than Jen Mel South. Come to think of it, Jennifer used to be a popular name. The Whitakers make the hill. Yeah, I know. So you even know him then, Harvey? He's all the way in the UK and he knows the Whitakers. Where have you been, Three Dot?
Where I've been here? Yeah. I'm just gonna. I've kind of been thinking about like, do you want to go other places? You want to like ask me questions?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Like what?
Ask me a question.
Okay,
I'll
let's
tell the
see.
truth.
Okay, let's see. Do you sail?
That's weak.
What? You're in California. Why
Yeah,
is that
just
weak?
like ask something deep. Like
Something
what
deep?
the fuck are you?
What the fuck are you? Okay, you want me to say it like that too? Just what
Yeah.
the fuck are you?
What the
Three
fuck
Dot.
am I?
What the fuck are you? What are the three dots and what's it all about? And do they connect? We're tired of this shit.
Dig
Is that
deeper, stronger, faster.
She says, "Do you have kids?"
I heard something about PCT the other day that was
You did.
like intriguing as fuck. I was like going, what is happening with that girl?
Oh, they're asking you a
Ernie
ton of
was saying
questions here.
this, the other. And then there was Team Rose like coming in hard and strong. And
Yes.
Savage, man. Jesus Christ.
Yes, they were all talking about her snatch.
Yeah, pussy. Fuck.
Well, it was my understanding that it was flesh-colored underwear. Or was it a
I heard
bathing
that.
suit? Bathing suit,
That
I'm
was
sorry.
defense.
Bathing suit.
Dude, the snatch was like all over the place. The
Right,
freaking like the crack, it was like an ass crack, but it was
right,
actually in the front.
right, right, right. And see, I covered this so well when I was telling my son and my husband all about what was been. They wanted to know what had been going on, and I gave them a perfect rundown of what all had happened, and they were like, "Wow, that's some messed up shit." And I was like, "Yes, that's what's going on." She put it out there to be talked about. I have the videos. She did it in orange, green,
Do you
and
think it's
pink
about clicks and
underwear.
views?
Oh, absolutely. She said so herself. She said she knows exactly what she's doing. She's a dancer and actress by trade, right? So why is anyone shocked? To me, it's like fake outrage. She's having fun. And, what's the big deal? I mean, it's not like she's naked.
That's a fact. I embrace that. I think that she should do whatever she does to like continue to have attraction.
Mm.
I think it's cool.
Has no one gone online in the middle of the night and seen all the Asians that are doing it? What's the big deal? I
Oh
mean,
shit,
I,
Asians. Let's go there.
what's wrong with that? I mean,
Let's go racist.
if they can, why is it racist? Because they are in Asian countries doing it. So
Doing
I mean,
what?
well, they'll go online in their nightgown and just talk to you. I don't see that she's doing anything
I've never
that's
seen that. Is that new?
no, it's not new.
I don't know. That sounds kind of new to me.
No, it isn't. I see it
Is
all the
it YouTube new?
time. No, it's not new. They'll just sit there and talk to you. Sometimes they'll wash the dishes in their underwear and nightie and frilly things, and they're just, looking for company. It's no big whoop. And everyone is, for the most part, respectful. I mean, I've seen some racy comments, and they just kind of laugh it off, but for the most part, she's not doing anything that I haven't seen already.
Yeah.
To me, it's like just fake outrage. A lot of um, fake
It's
outrage.
just kind of new, for YouTube or like guess.
New to who? Where y'all been?
It's new to like true crime. I guess.
Who's in true
Like that
crime?
this genre of true crime going. I don't know. I've never seen like someone like flash their punani, on screen on true crime in the last 3 years.
Who's
That's
true
just me.
crime?
Us, I guess. I don't know.
I
It's
don't
weird
think we're
because
true
like
crime.
the ballpark is.
I don't think we've been true crime since we got trolled by the Wells. That's the greatest troll of all time.
What's your opinion on them,
Who?
the Wells?
Oh, I think they know exactly what happened.
Yeah, me too.
Everybody knows my opinion on the Wells. if you are bathing your daughter in the shower and your crotch is at her eye level, something ain't
Yeah.
right. Okay? It's going back to the Whitakers here, you
Hurts my
know?
brain. Hurts my brain.
And seeing that mattress, those two things are all I need to know, you know?
Yeah.
But as far as like having people sign non-disclosure, I mean, I know all about that from corporate America. That means something smells somewhere.
Big time.
So, yeah, it's
Yeah.
a troll. It's a
Anytime
troll for
there's like
money.
yeah. Anytime that's out there, then yeah, it's fail.
Then you know it's acting.
Yeah.
She said, "Sorry if I had a body like that. I'm not showing my." I personally wouldn't do it myself, but I don't think there's anything wrong with other people doing it if that's what they're wanting to do with their channel. I mean, um, if you were to go over to like Kick is like they've got a lot of that too. You know, where they're like showing a whole lot less. I think that YouTube is tame compared to the other platforms that I've seen. Even like Instagram can get racy. So, I mean, you know, the social media people. Plus, if they've got, you know, an entertainment background, why are you shocked at anything, really, you know? This is what my husband always says to me. We used to watch soap operas together, waiting for the kids to get out of school, you know, doing our chores around the house. We would have something on all the time. And we both grew up with Days of Our Lives, so it was usually Days of Our Lives. And when I would tell him, oh, this happened while you were out at the garden, or this happened while you were out getting the mail, he would always say, in real life? Well, now when we talk about it, it's like, of course not. It's YouTube. And I think that that's where people kind of get their, no pun intended, but panties in a wad. They take it too seriously. And this is where we're supposed to come for a reprieve from seriousness. Does that make sense? Give me my reprieve back, people. You were a dancer? That's awesome.
Yeah, me too.
That's fantastic. I bet you can dance. You sound like you would be a good dancer. I bet you're light on your toes, are you?
I am. I'm like light on my toes. Yeah, Dave. Tippy toe. Tippy toe. You know, he knows that I like a, you know, I got heels.
You could probably get up in the middle of the night and take $5 out of my wallet and I wouldn't hear a word, would I?
I am a hooker.
Twinkle Toes Davis, Casey. Your funny lips. What kind of dancer? I see him in a white suit. What do y'all think? You think he's a break dancer? Can you climb the side of a wall and do a backflip?
Fucking A, I am. Dude, that is me.
All
You guys
right.
know me.
Damn
See, that
it.
is like I embrace you all because you know me.
You know, I thought that I saw footage of you going down in a split and popping back up in your boots. Was that you?
That's me. You got
Red
me.
boots? Red boots?
No, they're actually kind of gray, but I'm kind of a gray person.
Were they gray and like silver?
Yeah, gray and silver.
Was this them?
What's your thumbnail?
Is this them?
Hold on, I'm looking. I finally found your shit on my TV, so here we are. Let's go.
Are those your boots?
Oh my God, you found you. Are you doxing me right now?
I'm telling you, I saw you do the split in these, and you popped right back up. It was amazing. Prince didn't have anything on you.
Lips. Dude, he dies.
I thought Ernie left them under my bed, but they were yours. They were yours. What song would you dance to wearing those? Just let us visualize this.
Let's go. What do you
What
got?
song?
What song? What?
Give me a song that you would wear those boots dancing to. No.
You stumped me on that one.
You don't know any song that
I'm
you would
not
dance to
improvising
in
on that one.
those? What?
No.
It would have to be a line dance, so country. Do you know any country music at all?
No.
Baby's got her blue jeans on.
Oh yeah, that one? Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Boot scootin' boogie. That would be a good one. Boot scootin' boogie. Yeah, that's a good one. Crazy chicken lady. He doesn't want to play with me. He said no improv. He won't play with me.
Well, I'm curious. We got 15 watching and 12 likes, so 3.
Yeah, I know. They're
sitting on their
slack, aren't
hands.
they?
What
Sons
the
of
fuck are you
bitches.
doing?
This is what I look like when you ask me to do the dishes.
Just like sucking it up, watching the TV show, not paying the price.
Sorry. Hey, honey? Honey. Darn. I think I'm alone.
Were you saying honey to me? I thought you were talking to your husband. I can be your honey.
No, I was asking him to get me more coffee, but I think he
Okay.
left. Whose boots were under my bed? Well, he says they're his boots.
These boots were made for walking. That's just what they do.
I'm gonna walk all over you. Ring your bell. Okay. I think he left. You are not. Can you talk for a second while I get some coffee?
For sure.
Okay,
Let's
awesome.
talk. Chat. Hello. Who wants to talk to 3 Dot motherfucking day? Ask me a question. I'll answer for real. Honestly. For sure. Next question. I got to see this 3 Dot Dave. What? Where's the question? Give me a question, chicken lady. Like, how big is your cock? No, never been married for sure. No, my dad did, but I'm like totally scared of like sharks. Ooh.
Okay, so today I pulled up some of the strangest laws in North Carolina. Do you know of any strange laws that are in California?
Any what?
Strange laws, like stupid laws.
Strange laws. Strange laws. No, I think we're pretty good on like not being crazy with laws. I feel we're good. We're good with that.
You cannot legally sing off key in North Carolina.
Yeah, that's weird shit.
In North Carolina, it's
strange.
against the law to sing off key.
That's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I've heard of that. That there's some crazy ass laws out there.
Is it still illegal to marry your cousin in North Carolina? It is actually legal to marry your first cousin in North Carolina now, but it does prohibit the marriage of brother and sister.
Do you think it's strange that some states don't allow you to like have 911 calls like in your face where you can like hear them, quickly? Sometimes
Repeat that?
like some states don't allow you to like hear them at all. We haven't heard anything about like Summer Wells.
Right. Well, I told you my opinion on that. It's the greatest troll of all time.
It's frustrating, you know. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I'm kind of all about like the facts, and if you're not going to give me a 911 call, that's kind of odd to me.
Yeah. 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 I agree. What is your opinion of that case? You heard my opinion. What's your opinion?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the trafficking realm, kind of. You know, kind of makes sense to me that I don't know. Maybe I really I've said it like a million times, and it really I think about Don Wells and what was happening there, and that she was gonna go into I don't know, school, and she was gonna tell. That's kind of the way I see it, and that he could have possibly been a part of getting rid of her. You know, that's just me.
Um,
And could have possibly, hypothetically, sold her.
do you want to come up now, Casey? And tell everybody what you plan on to go live about? Because I'm going to encourage you to go live. You've got a lot of material there and knowledge, so I'm always curious to watch you when you go live. She's someone who was really
She's
close to that
definitely
case.
saying CPS was coming that day. That day. That's strong.
Okay, this is where I'm starting to lean toward, and you can throw popcorn at me. This is just where I'm starting to lean. I'm gonna let Lips talk though first. Come on up, Lips. Ooh, good to see you.
Hear me okay?
Hello, hello.
Yes, good to see you. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah.
So let everybody know that
Who's
you're
Lips?
planning on going live. This is Lips here.
Hey, Dave.
Who's that?
What?
I don't know her.
I'm gonna.
I don't know you. What's up, Lips?
I was really strong on Candace having like that blackout rage blackout thing, because I found out that she had done that a couple of times in the past. But then with Don helping to cover up, but I also had a real strong opinion on Fred, because I could not get over the fact that Fred didn't make it to the scrapyard and came home with a six-foot car on a trailer. Is that me echoing?
You're breaking up really bad.
That was me. I like hit the mute and fucked up.
Oh. But I did hear you echoing, Dave.
I'm gonna mute so you can everybody can hear you better.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, is that better?
You're good.
Okay, I took you out of my case. Okay. I bought the stupid case for my iPad, and it's like I gotta take my iPad out of it just so you can have you guys hear me. So I had a real strong opinion on Candace having like that rage blackout thing. I really did, because there's history of her doing that. It doesn't mean it happens all the time, but like even with your alcohol and shit, that's going to trigger that even more, right?
Right.
So, because that's I can't get otherwise I can't think of another way that they would have had to cover it up.
Right.
If an accident happened, you call 911. So um,
Can I ask you point blank questions though
yeah.
that he and I were okay? Why is there a such thing as a non-disclosure agreement? Why does that even exist?
It was at the house only, and it was because people were coming up there trying to film and put it and use it as content on YouTube.
Okay, so because they were ridiculed over the conditions of the home, they were ensuring that didn't happen anymore.
I see. 'Cause you're thinking like me. I would have assumed that the conditions of the home would have been that, but I think it's like the property and everything. People at that time when they did that, so many people were trying to come up there.
Okay. So they did that as a precautionary to for what might happen in the future. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh,
Because it
as
wasn't
far
them.
as
It was the PIs that and stuff that made that decision. They didn't know what a non-disclosure was.
right. Okay, and the PIs, were they from the church?
No,
Okay.
they're from
And
a
the
church, but they're not. No,
okay, and the uppers, were they part of the church?
I think that's who the uppers are was the PIs because that's who they had to report to.
And who hired those people?
I don't know. I don't know how they get paid. How does a fucking PI get paid if it in this kind of situation?
I can understand why they
Because
would
I don't
want.
get that.
I know they got a lot of ridicule for even having one, but because of the circumstances that my daughter died under, with the drug trade
Yeah.
being involved, I can definitely understand why you would want
And don't you think
to
maybe
go
the
that route.
PIs were put in there in place because of the situation? You know what I mean? Like they're probably there for a couple different reasons. Now they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was your question?
I feel like they felt like they
Gypsy,
had
did
to
you say
answer
like
to
your
them.
daughter was involved with something? What did you just say?
She was murdered in 2011 during
yeah,
a drug
Oh,
deal gone
I'm
wrong.
so sorry. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. And in getting answers to everything, I had to become friendly with unsavory people, and
Right.
you have
You
to
do.
get in the trenches to get
Mhm.
the answers.
Sure do.
And so I understood
You
all
have to
of that.
become them. You have to become
Yes.
them.
I understood all of that, and I saw a lot of movement happening on social media in her case, and I told them, then you need to start watching Facebook.
You acted
And
as your own
and
PI for your daughter.
right, you really had to back then, because it wasn't as prevalent as it is now, where
Mhm.
someone would put on Facebook, got perks 30s. It's like,
Yeah.
how are you not watching this dude's fucking Facebook? He's
Right.
totally involved. Okay, anyway, so I understood them, one, bringing it to social media,
There's a
because
lot of
that's exactly
emojis.
what I did.
There's a lot of
And
emojis. Hold on, honey.
yeah,
There's a lot of
uh-huh.
emojis they use too now. If you see a emoji of a receipt, that means menu. That means they're telling you they have a new menu.
Okay. They'll say
others.
perks on deck and shit like that,
Yeah. Yep. Just stupid little sayings. But the smart ones were using those emojis.
So I understood, why it was brought to social media, and I understood why they had private investigators. I understood all of that. What I didn't understand was, when I came and I started my channel on Facebook, I wasn't even thinking in terms of a YouTube channel. I was just, I
No. Yep.
wanted to scream from the tallest mountain I could, oh my God, my daughter's dead. I wanted
Oh, man.
somebody to talk to,
Yep.
and I
Yep.
wanted something to change in that town, because they had
You
gone
want
from
everything. You want
yeah,
so much.
it had gone from the textile industry funding the city to now crime. And I thought maybe this case could be the catalyst for them putting other measures in place to make the town a safer place for people to live.
Nope.
So I had a mission, and when I know that I'm a satire channel, but there's a reason why I use that particular clip of Candace saying, "How y'all doing tonight?"
I know.
And I think I've even shared that with you.
I think so.
Here she was given a platform, and I remember the first words off my
Wasn't
tongue.
that one of her first lives on her channel?
It was, and that's why I have it.
Yep.
I'm not judging her, but I am comparing her to myself.
Right.
And when I got a platform, it wasn't, "Well, how y'all doing tonight?" That wasn't what I said. I said, "Oh my God, my daughter is dead. Please help me. Help me get these people off the streets."
Yeah, she should have had something planned, like you. Yep.
And it just seems so.
She wanted to hang out.
Like summer was the afterthought. You understand? And so I just couldn't help but think to myself, there's more to this than what we are being told and what we see.
Now here's another thing. All right, now I've changed my opinion a lot.
Yeah, I did too.
Probably because Don and Candace are out of the picture a lot right now, but Fred has always been a guilty party for me. He knew how long it took to get to the scrapyard. He knew what time the scrapyard closed, and the motherfucker came back with that car. He never made it. Okay, why? And okay, if the story is true that Candace walked down there, well then what's wrong with thinking that Summer went to go look for her mom, and maybe she went down the dog trail, Candace walked up the driveway, and they happened to miss each other, and maybe Summer ended up down there by Fred's, and while they were loading that car, they something happened. They weren't going to be looking for her. So, and the way his property is, there's those weird hills and in that, like, you know what I mean? If you've seen his property, it's all weird. I don't even know how they can walk on that shit, but.
Okay, now here's where some more questions come. If he is so certain that she's way over there in a hotel, probably getting SA'd, probably getting beaten, as he said his words.
Or fish food, yeah.
Why are you looking in their yard? Why are you looking at Fred's? He's saying, look over there in the city.
I think Don is, well, see, that's where I don't know.
So if she was sold into or trafficked, why would you even look on the property?
Well, right. And he was, because I don't know. See, now this is where I get confused, or not confused, but like my stories, I have a strong story for Don and Candace. I have a strong story for Fred, in my opinion, and I have a strong story for Jody Sue. So
you should go live about that so we can come watch you.
Right? I can talk about each one of them groups of people, or even, when I say Jody Sue, I mean Andy and Jody Sue, and then, So I can talk strongly about each one of them being guilty. They all have their own guilty story that they're putting out there themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of sucks because it does take away from Summer or Don and Candace at least. But
I can't help but when I go back to that video where they're talking to the news crew and he said she's probably not alive anymore and she looks shocked.
I know,
to me, that looked like that was a controlled abduction and they know where she is. And she was shocked at him saying that. Not that it is a possibility. She was shocked that he went there.
Right, like the story changed or something like that. Like what the fuck are you saying that for?
But I think they know where she's at.
I don't think she's dead.
I don't think she's dead. I do not.
If she was dead somewhere in the last 3 years, somebody with all this bullshit, not bullshit, but nonsense going on, somebody would have found her bones or something.
Absolutely.
Something.
Absolutely. There would be
She's alive.
something.
She's alive out there. I'm hoping she was given to somebody good on an emergency basis because CPS, was coming out, and I'll show you guys the proof on that, how I know. Now, it's not exact 100% proof, but it's, how do I say this? When Marlena contacted me and said some shit, her family had heard her on the phone with a YouTuber, so they had looked me up, finally found me, and contacted me to tell me that Marlena was full of shit, that she didn't have a 7:30 phone call with Candace, and she was going to get her phone bill to prove what time that they had that phone call, and it was like around like 6:17 or something, whatever. So then she started going into other things, and see, I'm losing my fucking train of thought.
That's
What was I
okay.
just talking about? Not
Well, I was reading this as you were talking. She said that Candace said she took drugs to Fred that day.
Yeah, no, and that's why I think Summer went to, because that's how I know Candace did go for that walk. But not like a walk to go for a walk, but a walk down to Fred's. But
Okay.
but that's why I think Summer went looking for Candace. And when Candace came back, they happened to miss each other because there's the dog trail that takes you down and there's the driveway that takes you down. Summer may have like the drug dogs or whatever, or not the drug dogs, the scent dogs said she went down that dog trail, and I think Candace went up the driveway. Whether she was in a vehicle or walking, she went up that driveway. And Summer went down that trail. They had to have missed each other at that point.
Hey,
That's when they
Liberator.
realized Summer was missing, but she may or may not have come across Jody Sue or Jody Sue's son or something, or Fred. And I don't think Fred would have done anything purposely, but he was up for many, many days. He's already said this. He was on meth. He was probably hallucinating and doing all this other shit. And that's why I know he wasn't paying attention when he was loading up that car. So there's so many things that could have happened that was innocent. But then again, I don't understand why Don and Candace would cover it up if one of those other stories were so, unless it was the drugs or, I mean, it was this or that. Like, I'll tell on you about these drugs, or something,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta start writing down what I'm talking about because I hate that. I was on a good rant there.
I also feel like this because of their volatile dynamic in their marriage. He would have beat the shit out of her by now if he thought that she took her and traded her for something as high as he regarded
Did you
his
guys remember
child.
the video of me showing you that he was beating the shit out of her just to tell her to go beat the shit out of Marlena and ask her where her daughter was?
See, that's those are the things that would really happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
and he did that.
he did.
That. Yeah, I got the video out there.
That I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a video. All right, one night me and Candace were talking, and I think I still have that public. Anyways, so we were all talking. Don was drunk and he was playing with like a pellet gun, and the pellet gun kept getting jammed, and he was smoking crack because he kept. I could hear his lighter, and he said in that same video, let CPS raise the kids. They're better off. Something about he'd rather smoke crack. So Don ends up fucking himself up, and he's pulling the trigger on that pellet gun because he assumes it's still clogged or whatever, and he shoots himself in the foot. He's like, "Damn, Candace, get over here! This shit hurts." He's like, it was burning or something. It was just a pellet.
Okay.
It probably wasn't even much pressure behind it, So, he ends up getting all mad because she didn't give a fuck or something was said, and he starts screaming at her. He gets over top of her and he's hitting her. Well, he remembers or whatever that we're on the phone, and I don't know why he didn't hang up, but he took the phone and he put it way over by the washer across the room where she couldn't get it. And then you can hear him hitting her and chairs moving and stuff, and but the whole time he's saying, "Where's my daughter, Candace? Where's my fucking daughter?" Why
he did do that.
Yeah, why don't you go beat the shit out of Marlena? And at the time, this is when the first time I ever heard Marlena's name, and I tried keeping it quiet for the longest time. Because it's when I was trying to contact her and stuff. But I still had to look up who Marlena was. I ended up asking Candace. So yeah, he's beating on her and he's saying, you beat the fuck out of her and you ask questions last. Like he kept saying shit like that.
Well, that's a normal
and this
response,
was at the beginning.
though.
Yeah, this was at the beginning.
That's what I would have expected out of him.
This would be around in November of 2021, the year that she went missing.
Let me put it this way, okay? If you came home from the grocery store and you said, "Honey, I can't find the baby,"
oh my God,
at some point in time, someone in law enforcement would hold you accountable for misplacing a kid, right?
This is my whole thing. I want a law out there, and I already got it all worded and thought out, that all parents or the guardians or whatever, whoever's
And you
responsible
called
for
it
that
Summer's
child.
Law. That
Yeah,
is excellent. That is excellent.
All parents or guardians or whoever is responsible for that missing child need to be held accountable until they can either be proven innocent, or what do they call it? Like when they're
So you
research, whatever.
do or do not think Dawn was involved?
I don't know. I don't think Don has much to do with it. No.
But don't
I mean,
you,
he might know.
look at his history
but-
and think he's weird that way?
Oh yeah.
And don't you
I
think
believe
that
all that
Candace
stuff
is
because-
kind of like a infant in that kind of environment? That wind chime?
Yes, Candace acts younger and all that stuff, and Don can control her. So, yeah.
She's definitely got Arrested Development.
She's not all there.
I mean,
I believe all
the way I see it is that Don is the guy. When it comes to like anything that happened, I feel like he's
I don't think
the
that stuff
marionette
has
guy.
anything. I don't think that stuff has anything to do with Summer going missing.
Okay.
I think it happened. And I believe it all.
Even though he may
Don
have
told
been
me himself-
inappropriate with her, you think that didn't have anything to do with her being missing?
No, I don't think it was planned.
Okay.
I think I do believe that there is something with
Right.
Don Wells being
Right.
the main guy
I've
and
talked to them
covering
so
his
much.
ass.
Oh yeah, but see, you're not as deep into it as some of the other ones are. Other people are like talk to them and been within the, the drama or like anything. Now Don likes to play those stupid pranks on people. Now that he's guilty for that. He's guilty for what you were talking about. I don't like saying it. He's guilty for
Go
so
back
many.
to like his sisters.
Well, that's what I was going to tell you. Did any of you guys listen to the interview I played recently about, which actually, no, that might have been the live I just did. Yeah, it was this interview, and that's where Don talks about Summer being fish food, washed down the river. What'd you just say to me? I'm stoned, you guys.
I feel like
weed every day.
I feel like if anything, their lifestyle.
I'm gonna forget, Gypsy. I'm gonna forget.
Okay, go ahead.
He admits to me that when his older daughter Margie would bring her little girlfriends over, that he found them very attractive. He was just like, the way he says it in that interview is just fuck.
Yeah, dude's a creep. Yeah. I don't know. Don's a weird
Which could be another reason why cover-ups. They didn't want people looking into it and you know what I mean? Shit, Summer went missing. Now we're all fucked.
Yeah, I think that it's sad all the way around.
Days in the holler.
Bad environment.
Really, down in Tennessee, it's a different environment. Police don't call police to handle their shit. Fred shot at people multiple times and shot that one guy. He shot at Marlena and her mom when they were on four-wheelers crossing his property to go out in that trail that Marlena told me that Summer was on. That Fred admitted on Ziggy's that his family made the trail or something like that, and it's a horse trail. It's like 10 miles long. So, Marlena told me it was 6 miles back where she thinks Summer is, and he's telling me, oh, maybe he said it was 10 miles back, but whatever. So what they do is that's their halfway point when they're on horses going to the other side of the fucking mountain where they sleep and shit. And there used to be a teepee there, man-made, where they slept.
Who was this man that wanted a piece of the property and was camping on it? Who was that? Was that for who?
Dobbs.
Okay.
Dobbs.
Yeah. What happened to that dude?
No. Oh, yeah. He's down in, I think, Georgia. He's got a channel. He posts on it all the time. Him and Elvis, he says. But, all right, now here's the thing with him and that dog. I don't know why it would change, but he posted a photo or whatever saying, rest in peace to Elvis. And then when Summer came up missing, the fucking photo changed to the caption changed to good boy or something like that. And then when you look at, he ended up getting a new dog, and that dog doesn't look anything like that old Elvis dog. They're the same color and stuff, but he's much taller. He's more built, like looks younger. Didn't have much gray. That dog's, he calls him Elvis, but he spells it Elivis, ELI or ELVIS or something like that.
Weird.
Or something. There's like an I in there when they're, or I don't know. I guess I don't know. There is an I in Elvis, but it was spelled
Lips.
different. What?
Did you find it weird that the sisters were saying like they didn't know that Summer even existed?
No. Not at all.
That didn't weird you out? Like,
in our normal families, yes, but like Don, he was already shunned from them. They didn't want anything to do with each other. They were all
Why was he shunned?
Because of all the nonsense. I don't know. Like they talk about it.
well, yeah, no, actually, let's go there because if you're like molesting your sisters, yeah, they would probably not be wanted to you talk to. You know.
This is why I can't finish the thought, you guys. I can't go there. I don't have as much information on that, so I don't try to.
Right, I got you.
But now I forgot what I was trying to say. I'm stoned.
You're fine. We're like all asking.
I wish
questions.
I had a rewind button so I could remember.
I'm
not watching.
You were talking about Dobbs.
Oh, the dog. Yeah, I think I was over that, but yeah, there was something else I was.
Dobbs, the guy.
Yeah, so he's down. Yeah, he's down in Georgia. I've talked to him a few times. He's just an old man, single old man. Oh, wait, is he single? I think he is. Anyways, but he takes little road trips, and he's got a beautiful little place now. And I don't know, he just plays his guitar. And
I'm gonna ask you some hypotheticals, okay? This is not a documentary channel. I am a gossip satire channel.
It's a dickumentary.
So nobody out there twist what the hell I'm asking, okay?
Okay,
I like to toss around conspiracies or theories. Let me ask you this.
These are our thoughts and opinions.
Would you ever put it past them that it was a controlled abduction with someone in the church, and I mean adoption?
No, I wouldn't put it
adoption.
Past them. No, because I think that might be what happened. That's where I'm going.
And that would be why Candace has some closure about her with it, maybe?
That's why that's why they didn't cry. See, that's why I have all these stories, and they're really like living in Nuco, working there prior. I don't know. But
let me ask you one. Let me ask you one more question.
People go 10 years without seeing their.
With their ties to Utah, if he were to let the church take her and live on the compound there in Colorado City.
Well, there's a couple. There's one in Texas, there's one in Colorado, there's one in Utah.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Wherever it might be, real estate wise, we as citizens would not be able. It would be another Waco. We would not be able to go search for her there.
I'm so glad you educated yourself on that, because that's exactly right. There's watchtowers. They have their own police. They have their own banks. They have their own schools. They don't leave those towns. They don't need to, and they don't let outsiders in.
Yeah, and I feel like
our police don't go there.
It would keep him out of jail. It would put Summer with the church where they want her to be, and she's safe. And when the boys are old enough, they'll probably be reunited. And so I can see where they would have some closure about it, and they're able to go on if they and it would be almost what's the word? A martyr, where he does tend to be a narcissist. Everyone's going to say that I did the right thing. And in essence, he probably did. But if she was placed, let's say, on religious soil, there's nothing we can do about it. And is that why maybe police?
I don't know. That sounds like whimsical.
Is that
if that's really what you want to believe? That's like the utopian idea.
Is that why the police are not looking for her, because they think that might be where she's at?
I've been told that by like spiritual people, but same thing as what you're saying. What if Don, because his mom and his dad were Mormons, what if Don is still within that church? Because he misses for weeks at a time. What if he does have another wife or something somewhere, or 2 or 3? But what if he still was?
Polygamist.
Hold on.
I thought the whole church thing
God damn it.
was bullshit in the first place. It was contrived.
Well, I can't sit up here and talk if I can't finish a thought.
I'll mute out. I'm sorry.
Not you. Well, it's not. It's just like I'm getting frustrated. Yeah. So it's the same thing with the church thing. All right. Let's say Don was still within that system, and he moved to Tennessee. Whatever. They weren't too happy about it. But remember, the kids used to be nice and healthy and clean, and Don and Candace were clean, and remember. And then all of a sudden, over that year, must have been 2020. All of a sudden, they became like the biggest dirtballs. What if the church found out and they were in, because those churches do,
and they step in to try to help.
Yeah.
And not only that, she is a survivor of the Davidian in Waco, Texas.
But those months were,
they booted him out of that church and they took
created.
That happens, but that's only if he, was still in there. But that's a possibility too. Yes, I've thought of that. I thought of everything you keep
saying. When you watch those videos, did you think they thought they looked comfortable? I don't think so.
Which videos?
Well, Kels was saying there's months of them videos of them at church, but I do believe that that church experience was within the amount of time. I don't think they were there for years. They were there for months. You're right, months.
But Lips is saying because they belonged to that dynamic, that elders in that church stepped in and said, look, son, this is how it's going to go down, and this is what's going to happen. You're going to sign this non-disclosure, and you're going to shut the fuck up about where we put your daughter. That's what happens in that church.
Absolutely. That's exactly what
sounds silly to me. That sounds silly.
They will take
then you need to go Google Warren Jeffs and the entire cult.
Sometimes they take the mom and the kids and they'll send them to what are those repent?
I think you got to roll back and know who Don is and what he was doing, probably. Most likely, right? And so now you have a child that's going to go into kindergarten and talk.
But she would be going into kindergarten on their compound where it's commonplace.
Doesn't it, Lulu?
It's commonplace in that religion.
She would be going to kindergarten in a normal kindergarten.
No, I'm saying because they took these measures. This is a hypothetical. This is a conspiracy
is that why
theory.
She wasn't signed up for any school?
If they had put her in, let's just say, Colorado City, she would be schooled on the compound. She would be cloaked by the guise of religion.
Yes, they have
she would be completely protected under the guise of religion.
Absolutely.
I'm going to run and pee and let you talk, Lips.
Oh, no, I'll get all like.
I heard at the beginning of that was hypothetical.
Yes. No, this is and like she said, this is just us talking. This is a normal conversation that we're having together. This is not real. These are not facts. These are,
right, because you're not putting Dawn on the pedestal of going, who is Dawn?
Yeah, I know it. Dawn's a creep. Let me look at chat. Yeah, but this case really gets me riled up. You guys, listen to me. Being all mean and shit. But some are dead. I know, Lulu, I can't help it. Don was a typical drug addict. Right, and I think that over the year 2020, when they started to live like trash, is when he really got deep. Not that he wasn't already doing it, but how many times has he gone back to the church and tried, like he is right now, trying to act like he's innocent and he needs to you know what I mean? There's a sacrifice thing. What if he did have? When he said sacrifice? What if that's what he meant? He had to give up somewhere, or they had to take somewhere, due to that.
Well, when you think of everyone that's in that pedo realm,
maybe that's what sacrifice.
They're trying to cover their ass up.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, that's the scary thing about the whole thing is how do you remedy that? Do you kill them? in order to cover yourself up, or do you do something else that allows you like an escapability that like in the way of selling?
See, I think
That's where I feel
a
like
lot of
that's what
people think
happened
like you,
here.
Dave. I think a lot of people that don't know about the Mormons and how they work think like that, and because they don't understand the rest of it, and it's really super hard. A lot of people are thinking the drug thing,
Right.
the gangs, like when you're going
Yeah,
down a
I think
route
the
like
selling
that.
thing and the gang thing is all bullshit. And I think it just really comes down to that Dawn was on that that verge of being incriminated by her own voice. Her voice was going
But
to
Dave,
incriminate him.
Let me say
Don't know what you
something.
mean.
Let me say something. If she were to talk in that cult right now, they would
Fuck the
say,
cult.
okay,
I'm talking about like
please
talking to
listen,
like her teacher.
please listen to me, please
It's
listen
hard,
to me,
Gypsy, when he's doing that.
please listen to me. If she's living on the compound, they're all doing it too.
Exactly. They do it. So it's not, if she were to say
It's a
anything, it doesn't matter.
polygamous
It's natural. It's normal.
lifestyle and it's okay.
Yep.
Just like the Whitakers that we watched this morning. Among them, it's okay. That's okay in the religion.
And then again, we also have to think about all these islands they're busting and stuff too.
Let me
That
tell
was
you
Summer.
something.
I don't think
Let me tell
Summer's
you
involved in
something
that, but
that's really interesting, both of you. If you like River Phoenix, he came from a cult family. He and Joaquin and his sister, they all came from a cult. And if you go read what they were had to do to get other people to join the cult and grow the cult was sex.
yeah, and whole families had to join, not just one people or one. It had to be
Keep
your whole fucking
sweet.
family.
Yeah, but
And that's
didn't
how they
Dawn
build.
and Candace move into that home like
That's
4
why they
years
marry each
prior?
other.
It's not like they were like born there and lived there and were a part of it. This is something that it doesn't make sense to me.
That's why.
You know,
That's why.
all I revolve back to Don and his history and who he is and what he was doing and
Yeah, but a
freaking
lot of
like
we don't know
I feel
everything
like
Don was doing.
the whole church thing was contrived. It was only created like within months
That
before
church, only that
Summer
church.
left.
No. They've been going to churches nonstop. They were going
Yeah.
to that one, like by their house or whatever for the longest time, and then they tried to the 7-Day Adventist. Like they've told you that. You must be missing a lot of things because they've told us that. They were going to some churches for free stuff. They were, they've been going to church this whole time, just not that church. Maybe that church was like, God, these people are just that fucked. Like, and they do these kidnapping drills, like Chair said. I guess they're real. They've showed proof, and that maybe that's what happened. I mean, who knows? They were like, we're not going to let this little girl suffer anymore. Why does Robin smile every time that she talks about Summer? Not one time has she dropped a fucking tear or been sad about it. She smiles, which her body naturally is when she hears Summer and she thinks about it. Hold on.
Robin from church.
Her body,
Robin.
Her body is naturally making her smile because she knows she's safe and she's happy and stuff. Same thing with Don and Candace. They can't cry. Our bodies naturally would make us cry if our daughters were fucking missing, no matter what.
Yes.
They don't do that.
You speak truth.
Can't help it.
Yeah. Now let me throw something out there for y'all before y'all leave me. I got one more case to ask you guys about that I saw on Dr. Oz yesterday. They're bringing up DNA once again in JonBenet Ramsey. What are your thoughts on that case?
That was my first case I, as a child or whatever that I got into so deep, and I think the parents, it's a cover up from the parents. It has to be.
Yeah, from what I recall, I kind of looked towards the brother.
Dave drives me nuts, crazy chicken lady.
You thought it was the brother?
I saw images of him standing next to her, and there was something weird. like
Okay,
just
well, they found that
what
pineapple
I
in her belly,
sensed,
and with the pineapple they were eating that night, and they said that she went straight to bed and didn't
and I
have no
think maybe
pineapple.
the parents were a part of a cover up.
There was that flashlight that was there that they didn't understand why that big old flashlight was wherever. I forget all the rest of the story about the flashlight, but yeah, dude. She was down in the basement, and the only way to get in there was fucking through that little tiny window that nobody could even fit through, and you couldn't even get through barely. No, I'm sorry. No.
Yeah.
So what happened, Lips? In your opinion?
The parents are covering up probably for the brother, I would assume.
Okay, now let
Yeah,
me
me
tell
too.
you gory details about that before you put it on the little boy. During the SA,
Oh
the
yeah,
garrote
loser.
used around her throat was made from one of her paintbrushes. She was an artist, the mom, Patsy.
Everything was
So
from the house.
how did the 9-year-old little boy do all that?
I
And
don't know. No,
they
I think
said
the parents
they
did.
said they said
The
that it
brother was a
was
teen,
I think
they
kind
the
of
said
parents did
ish.
that to
they
make it
said
look
there was
different.
evidence that it was tightened and loosened. So she was tortured as she was SA'd.
I think the tightening and loosening is the parents trying to make it look like a cover up, trying to, whatever, and that was them trying to make marks on her neck. I mean, I'm
Uh,
just saying it could be.
Y'all want to know my opinion?
the way
What?
if I like had to like envision how it went down, it was like because of her pre she just like so young and being looking so old. I think that the brother was having like some kind of relation with her. I think.
No, I don't think so. I think he was jealous of her because she got all the attention.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think he was actually messing with her in a way, and
He
I
wasn't
think
old
I do
enough. He was
somehow,
like
too.
8, wasn't he?
can I not say
I
my piece?
yeah.
Frick.
Go ahead. Go
Well,
ahead.
I
Sorry.
just feel like
I don't
that
think.
something was going on there between the brother and her, and I
Yes.
think that something went bad, and the parents
Yes.
covered it up. And
I
I
just
think
don't
that
like
I think
taking that
the
first.
brother is still like around and like just you know
I
living
think he hit
life.
her with that flashlight or something, or fighting or something. I don't know. I just don't like to go there first, Dave. Like it seems like a lot of people like to always go right
Well,
to
I
that,
thought
and
I
that's
saw
something
it
I don't
in
like.
pictures. I mean, there was something about I saw some images of Jean Bonnet standing next to the brother,
Uh-huh.
and he looked creepy, and she looked like she was like
Scared.
too, next to him too much.
I haven't seen. Yeah, I see. I didn't because I was young. I didn't try to. I don't remember
I'm
so
trying to be
much.
tame with my speech, but I
Yeah.
noticed something. There's something there.
Yeah, I wish I would have looked. I would have looked into it further then. But like I said, I was young. I don't remember how old I was, and I didn't know. I didn't look. There wasn't YouTube, and
Right.
I could only see what was on the news, and I missed a lot. Pictures, stuff like that. I'd have to really go back right now and actually dig to actually put a real opinion out there. But yeah, there was something to do with a weird flashlight thing, and then she ate pineapple that night, which is weird because they said she went straight to bed, and I don't know why the parents would keep lying like that if they didn't help cover it up.
Did they say she didn't like pineapple though, and why was it on her stomach? That's what I remember
They said they
significant
carried her
about
from
pineapple.
right. They
That
said
she
that she
didn't
was
even
sleeping.
like pineapple.
She was sleeping, and they carried her in straight from the car after the Christmas party into her bed. And now they're saying no, it can't. She had the same pineapple that came out of the little glass bowl or whatever it was that was sitting there on the counter. She had a snack first. So there's definitely signs right
Is
there that
is
oh
he
wait, I'm
on the
not even looking at that.
spectrum? Was he
Yep,
on the
he acts like
spectrum?
it. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Because back then, remember, it wasn't a big thing without spectrums and stuff like that.
Right.
You talking about Jean Bonnet's brother?
Brother. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He looked odd,
There he is.
and
That picture right there
there
in the middle, up at the
he
top.
looked he
Go
looked
back.
like he was kind of like that guy
In the
that
middle.
was like
Yeah. That picture right there drives me nuts. Both of
something
them.
weird.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I watched
And
that
I
there was
interview.
agree.
something about the way that Jean Bonnet was kind of like,
Look at that.
this
She
is
was not 5
images,
years old.
this is an image. But I mean, she was too close to his crotch. being,
that's weird.
I know that sucks, but I mean, that's
Well, there's
kind
a
of how
bed.
I sensed it. There was something there.
Yeah, I hate thinking like that.
Can y'all see these pictures?
Mm-hmm.
These are pictures of inside the house.
Yeah, there was one of her bed up there. Which the blankets weren't even poured down. Wait, go back up there. John Benet's bed. It's a
Where?
little.
Right here?
Go.
The pink?
I think that's it too. Yeah, look
Which
at the
one?
Yeah.
blanket's not even
Trigger
pulled
warning.
down.
Sorry.
Oh
That
yeah.
one?
I
Up a little
was
higher.
like
That's
trying to
after it's
stay
been
away from
stripped.
it, but I mean,
Up a
that's
little
what I
higher.
saw.
It might be that one right there in the top middle. What about? That one's a little messed up. We'd have to find out which one was like right from that morning.
This says Jean Benet Ramsey crime scene photos. That's
So
her
that's
bed.
it.
That's
That'd
her
be her
bed.
bed. Mm-hmm. But it looks like they ripped the pillow up. Not ripped it, but like picked it up and threw it at the end. Maybe. I don't know. Room's a little messy.
It is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That one right there, I think, to the right. My speed was what I was looking at.
That
Her
one?
blanket's made. Yeah. Her bed's made. And that's why I think afterwards it might be that messy one there where they were looking through the room. It's not going to be messy first and then made.
So those are all the kids. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, there's
Can
a few
y'all
of them
see
there.
this?
But, it's for no.
Let me close this
We
one.
still see the beds. Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me share screen. It's Pinterest. Check this out. This is all of them. I don't think I had ever seen the adult kids before.
Mm-mm. And even the other little girl looks like a mini adult. But yeah, and look at the little brother. He's, and you can't tell by looks, but like the kid's definitely a little bit off. I've watched him talk. He talks really slow and weird. And John Benet, all pretty, always got to, win things. They were constantly preparing for a pageant if they weren't at a pageant. She, won all these medals.
Check this picture out, 3 dot Dave. Check this picture out, 3 dot Dave.
Dude,
I'm trying to scroll up. My TV's acting
What was
funny.
she, 5 or 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Well, they do have her on the mom like that.
She's
too,
got all that makeup on.
Mm-hmm. I put pink eyeshadow and or maybe it was like blue, and blush on Cora. She looked goofy.
This is crazy. I've never seen that picture before.
Well, if you look down below, she's on the mom like that too.
Okay, let me go.
There to the left. Right there. Look at her little face. I think the boy has makeup on there too.
Wow.
He looks good in that picture. Oh gosh, goofy kid.
It must be
Sorry.
Easter because they're holding bunny rabbits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little Easter
She
dress.
was so pretty.
She never got to be a kid though. She never got to play normally. She's always preparing and practicing and doing shows, and like they do shows once a week. So then once they're
She's
done
like
with
an
one,
18-year-old, 4-year-old.
yeah, she was doing shows on every weekend pretty much, so they would have to learn a whole new whatever each week.
Does no one get creeper vibes from her dad, John?
Yes.
I always felt like maybe Patsy walked in on them.
Oh my gosh, I can see that. Oh my god.
I mean, that's kind of the vibe I get with Dawn. Yeah.
Yeah, but Candace was okay with that shit. So I don't see Candace fucking being even upset about it. Jealous, yes. Because remember, Candace was jealous.
No, man. If he's that way, and you have a daughter in the house with a bunch of boys, that one girl,
Candace
I don't know.
She didn't want a girl,
Candace
remember? She didn't want
I
even
know.
a kid.
Yes, I mean,
a girl
she got rid of all the girls, but I mean, I feel like he was just I mean, it sucks to think
Thanks,
it
Kels, for
sucks to go
coming.
there,
I think that's the
but
only reason why Candace would have ever been jealous, and that the whole thing you
she
mentioned
was,
about her
and that's
first
I
18
think
months,
why
she
her
only
hair
wanted
got
Vaughan.
cut like that. It wasn't lice. It
They
was
had
like
lice
to make
though,
her
yeah. No,
unattractive.
they had lice. They really did. Even Hunter and all them had lice too. There was a lice box on the table. But
Yeah, I figured that was why they shaved all their hair.
but
That's all I
remember,
ever saw into
Summer
that.
they shaved the part of it in the
That's
back, yep.
common.
And then Summer shaved the top on the top of her head, so they really had no choice but to shave it. So it wasn't just they just decided to shave her head because no, it wasn't that. She had been cutting her own hair, but that's out there too.
I don't know.
Okay, how did they get
Look
the
at her
money?
hand right there. Look at her hand right there.
How did they get the money for that car? That red car? The Subaru?
They are still paying payments on it allegedly.
Oh, they didn't pay cash?
No. She tells me they're still making payments. And then when they were first coming out, they were talking about need money to make the payment and shit. So I don't know. But if you look it up, it says it's paid for. So who knows? Who's that? Is that John Bonet? Can't be.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, John's got that creepy who's that president or whoever?
He does.
Who's that president or whatever? It was always touching little girls' hair. That's what he reminds me of.
Biden. Biden.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Oh, that girl don't have an eye. Poor girl.
I feel sad for her brother if he didn't have any involvement in it, that he's had to like endure people thinking that, you know.
Yeah, that's true. There's just no way one of them didn't. I don't know. Like they did have a bunch of people. Yeah, that's right. It was said that they had people in and out of the house. Lulu was right. I'm sorry, it was an old comment. But...
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the image I remember with John Bonet and the brother was he was maybe like
okay, Lulu. I seen
13
that
or 14.
That's what I thought first, Lulu. But I didn't see the other hand. But it looked like she had something in it. Because that's how she. And then her feet were out. That's how they made her stand. Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, 12 maybe.
Who?
The image that I recall seeing where, just after that happened, it just the brother was like maybe 12, 13.
Okay.
And John Bonet was kind of at that belt height.
Yeah, but wasn't he 8 when she died?
I don't know. He looked like kind of a gothy kind of vibe.
He was only 9 when she died.
Yeah, he was 8 or 9 when she died. You couldn't have seen him.
So maybe it was like, whatever.
Yeah. RIP CBS documentaries part. Choking her. Get over here. Stand for this picture. It's cute. I love the water. The whole background is beautiful. Beautiful. Little cow outfit. Oh, the Wake one's cute too. See, he's just goofy. He's just a goofy kid.
They appeared really close, didn't they?
Happy. They all look happy.
Right. That's not.
I think
her,
they were bought
like,
things. See, I think they were bought things though to be happy. And
I'm not seeing the images I saw.
Because they were so busy all the time, they were like, I don't know. See how the dad's always got his hands on somebody? What a tall ass dude in the back.
Yeah.
He's fucking tall. Company Ramsey makeup. That's not cool. Is that a joke? Look at that. That makeup kit. With her fucking face on it.
They were
Is that for real?
close. That's sad for him.
You see
That
how
was his
happy
little
they are at a
playmate,
younger
you know?
Wait, what are you saying? Are you saying
Sad.
you're sad for him?
It's kind of odd. Who? What? Finally lived a posh life. Yeah.
Well, how do we know that he had anything to do with it? Yeah, he
Well,
said,
you
I'm
know,
sad
they're
that he
close in
lost his
these images,
sister.
right? When they're young. But how about when he gets like, at that age,
He was
and
8 or
she's like
9,
looking
dude.
like a prostitute?
He was 8 or 9.
Okay, well,
What are
9,
you
10.
talking about?
Okay, Dave,
He was
please
only
stop going there with
9.
everything.
No, I do. I
Was
don't
I mean,
believe it
It
because
makes
the
you
what I
look like a
saw
pedo,
didn't
are
look
though.
like a
you are you
9-year-old to
even
me.
thinking those thoughts at 9?
That's what I'm.
No, I'm
No,
I'm thinking like freaking. I remember an image with
I know,
the
Dave, but one
brother, one of
image.
the brothers. I'm not sure what brother it was, but I know that guy was like, a dude. He was a dude.
Well, the older brother's way older than that, and the other one wasn't even that old. So I don't know what you're. I don't know, but anyways,
Well, there
I
was
just it just makes hold
there was
on.
an older brother
It
that
makes
was
you.
standing there, and she was at that.
Yeah, but the
You
older
know,
brother was like 19 or something.
she was waist high on him, and there was
Okay.
something going on there.
Okay, you've said that, but like let
Yeah.
me think.
So
Let me look
like,
at you. Let me tell you.
clearly, there's
Oh my
an image out there that isn't being shown.
What? No, you've seen it. It's clearly being shown.
I remember it. Yeah, I remember it clear as day, and it
Okay.
seemed shady as fuck
To you, okay? Now,
to me. Yeah, to me.
respectfully, can I finish now?
Yes, respectfully, go the fuck ahead, Lips.
Okay, you want to yell at me? It makes you look like a
No,
pedo
you
when
yelled
you
at me
keep
first, so
talking
I'm yelling
about
at
it.
you now.
You keep talking about the fucking nasty shit. Why? Why do you keep going there?
Well, I guess
Yeah, she
probably
wants
because
to
you
know
don't
why
like
you
look at Dawn
automatically
as
think
a
that
creep.
bad of the
Lips.
guy.
Why is it every case they're automatically pedophiles and sex is going on with these little kids?
Well, I think Dawn is that way, 100%.
Okay,
Do you
Dawn.
not believe that? 100%?
That's one person.
Well, that's one person that I believe. Do you believe that?
I'm not going to look at every case like Don is involved. No.
Well, then we're talking about Dawn right now.
You can calm the
Who
fuck
is Dawn?
down. You're
Is
not
Dawn
gonna
a
yell at me and
pedophile?
get a response. Okay, keep going.
Just curious.
He's not a registered
He's not
sex
registered, no.
pedophile,
You can't
is he?
prove that he's done that. No.
Well, he damn sure
Nothing's
should
been
be.
proven.
In your
He
mind.
should be in jail for
In
life.
your opinion.
If
In
not,
your opinion.
if not,
I just, like I said when you started talking about it, I don't like looking at it. Every case and every little kid is being touched sexually. No, I don't try to go there first. But you keep going
well,
there.
you don't
with
got to
it.
go there first. You
You've
just got to
seen
look at
one
history.
photo. You've seen one photo of this little girl here and thought immediately.
I thought it was weird. She brought up the topic. I thought that one was weird. That's where I see it.
We heard
I'm
you
talking
say
about
it.
Dawn now.
You're not. No, see, that's not. You're not going to go back to that.
No, we're going back to Dawn.
No, that's not. You're not.
Who is Dawn? Is he a pedophile or no?
Wait a minute. Wait
your
a minute.
opinion.
No.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Why don't you try to dig into him a little bit further instead of just spreading rumors?
I'll tell you what.
On
I want
Dawn?
to see the.
Anybody.
No, I'll tell you
history.
what. I want to see this picture that you're talking about, 3 Dave.
The sisters were proven. There's nothing happened. They never picked up a case on the sisters. There was too much of a fucking lies and shit. Too many lies being told. So you need to chill the fuck out. There's no history that you. It's all rumors being talked about on YouTube.
So Dawn never molested anyone.
You don't know. You cannot prove it.
So did Dawn say like
why are you
that
asking me?
12-year-old is hot?
We are talking about John J. Ramsey. You're not going to take it back to Don. I'm going to jump
Come
down
on.
here. I'm not going to sit and argue with you.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it.
When I
We'll
got
go
kids
eat lunch.
in my fucking house.
I hear you. I hear you. Thanks
do
for
this to
coming up,
everybody.
and I appreciate you guys. I'll go ahead and end it out and go have my lunch. It's getting to be about that time anyway. Simmer down.
Peace. Have a good one.
Thank you so much for your participation. I really appreciate both of
Hell
you guys.
yeah.
All right. Y'all have a good day. I appreciate y'all. All right, well, my stomach is a churning and the coffee just ain't hitting it no more, so I'm going to go grab me some lunch And I hope to come back later this afternoon and we'll hit it again. Thank you, Lips, so much. And if y'all would drop her link for her, she's going to be going live with what she knows, and stay tuned, right? Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. Let's go eat.
Because democracy basically means government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.
Don't be a bozo. 2024.
I don't give a fuck. God, you people are fucking retarded.
Bye-bye. Thanks now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bada bing, bada boom. Get over here. Get out of here.
Go, Monty, go, 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 go!
He's got green grass in front of him. He's at the 5. Touchdown!
Woo! Your daily grind, my weary kind, and to those hills will ride. I've learned to live fast and find. My weary kind, and to those hills will ride. Riding back home down to Mama's keep. Same old song got me up to my knees. Riding back home down to Mama's keep. 'Cause I'm done. I'm done.
Life is harder than I like to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our life tonight. 'Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm moving my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quality, it hasn't got the right to keep, but it's a vibe. Killing time, we got nowhere to be. You're sending messages I can't ignore. I'm contemplating coming